So I'm going to show you how to edit an existing fuzzy inference system in your library. So if I highlight the fuzzy inference system of interest and then hit the configure button, this is a little bug that occasionally comes up, and you can push right past this and just go ahead and hit continue. And so the fuzzy inference system editor should come up, and in that editor you can view the text of the FIS file. Now it's worth noting that if I were to go right to this file, which in this case is this GPS file, and look at that in a text editor, I would be seeing the same things and I could make the same edits in there. But all this little command does is it brings up this this box. When it's gray here, you're simply viewing it, and there's other videos that explain how these fuzzy inference systems are organized into the system parameters, the inputs, the output, and then the actual inference system rule table. And so if you want to edit this, assuming you know what you're doing, you hit edit, this background becomes white, and then you can edit things. So for example, I could edit the membership function values here. So maybe I was going to move this point density up for low point density here. I'm going to, instead of being at 0.1, maybe I'll make that at 0.3. I'll make this 0.5, and then I can overlap that with my medium class here at 0.5. So I can edit those things. I can hit save, and then what that will do is save and overwrite this fuzzy inference system. If I hit save as, what it allows me to do is save a new fuzzy inference system. So I can just say example GPS to input for kicks here, and save that. And so when we've done this, this goes back now to gray. Okay, and if I hit close, we'll notice that this has not actually changed anything with that save as. Now if I would have hit save, because this fuzzy inference system is pointing to that file, then that would have changed that file. But because I hit save as and I created a new file, I'd have to add that file in. And I can go in and I have that example file in here, and there it is. And so if I were to go back and re-edit this one, just push past that, I can see that the changes that I made to point density are not reflected. Whereas if I go in and edit this one, the changes that I made are reflected in there. Okay. Now you can put whatever you want in these files, and it doesn't mean that they're formatted correctly. And so I encourage you to watch those other video tutorials on how to create fuzzy inference systems, how to edit them, to check whether or not they're properly formatted. There are some minor error checking capabilities built into GCD to make sure these things are formatted correctly, but the error messages that come back aren't frankly the most helpful. That's something we're looking at trying to improve in the future. If you really want to see whether or not your fuzzy inference system is formatted correctly, if you own MATLAB, you can load these FIS files into the Fuzzy Logic Toolbox FIS editor and test them out there. So that's it.